Because
That
this
is
eerlik
cool.
nou. I'm not just saying this.
Yes,
This is
yes,
rarig
yes, yes.
eerlik. Hy sal baie keer vir my sê, "Fok jou sussie ou." Verstaan maar. Maar dis minimaal.
Nee, wow. Moenie maar net vir jou sussie nie.
Sy gaan nie hierdie kyk nie.
Soos fok. Jou sussie ou maak my mal.
Yes, ja.
Fok jou sussie.
Big difference, bro.
Dis wat ek het ook bedoel.
Big difference.
Laat ons af my kak maak wanneer ek nou by die huis kom vir my.
We're rolling. Okay, my thumbs would normally say good.
Good.
Oh man, welcome to yet another episode of Kowago hier. Ons het gaste vandag wat absolutely amazing is. We promised you guests and as per always we deliver on our promises. Nou nie alles nie. Ons moet nog iets doen vir ons kykers, Brady.
Yeah,
I think ons
sure.
moet dance of iets, like something like that. But yeah, we brought you a guest and this guest is absolutely amazing. You're going to love the guest. And I'm going to kick it off as this. I know you do not identify as a screenshot. What do you identify as? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got Marcius Van Antwerp in the building.
Hello.
What do you identify as? Who is Marcius?
I'm a king.
Come on.
Nice.
Ja.
Nice.
Ja, ek dink dis hoe ek myself sal identifiseer. En dit het baie te doen met hoe jy jouself sien. Weet? As jy jouself as 'n koning sien, dan sal jy jouself as 'n koning gedra. En ja, dis my
I love that. I love
perception
that you literally you started there. You definitely started there. And I think a lot of people look at your social media and they want to know, what do you do for a living?
So ek sê my eerste beroep
Yes.
is investment broker.
Alright.
Maar ek het vroeër jare was ek baie onvervuld geweest as 'n finansiële adviseur, is wat hulle ons maar noem.
Ja.
Vir die rede dat ek het 'n groot passie om mense te inspireer en te motiveer en dit het my nie regtig toegelaat om dit te doen nie. Ek meen jy gaan sien 'n kliënt een keer 'n jaar skryf vir hom 'n polis. Wat 'n finansiële advies is dit?
Ek hoor jou.
Verstaan jy? Jy gaan sien nou een keer in 'n jaar. Ek kan nie vir jou finansiële advies gee nie. Ek kan nie 'n pad saam met jou stap nie. En ja, dit was net dit was vir my ongemaklik geweest. So, toe het ek vir my 'n voertuig gaan skep, die 4am Club.
Alright.
So dit is waar die voertuig wat ek gebruik om al my kliënte te diens. So ek doen personal development in daai klub. Ons luister personal development boeke saam. Ons doen business coaching. Dis 'n netwerk van entrepreneurs. As een ou diesel verkoop, almal koop diesel by daai ou. As
Nice.
een
I like that.
vibes verkoop, dan koop almal vibes by daai. Ons ondersteun mekaar in daai opsig. En ja, al daai mense, ek het verskillende besighede uit daai klub uitgebou. Al daai mense het beleggings nodig. Almal van hulle het bemarking nodig, want is almal entrepreneurs. Almal van hulle het business coaching nodig. Almal van hulle het versekering nodig. So al hierdie verskillende besighede het uitgepop uit dit uit. En ja, dis hoe ek dit dis maar wat ek doen.
That is amazing, man.
Hey.
How did you, sorry, Brad?
Het jy versekeringsmaatskappy?
Nie my eie nie.
Okay,
Nee,
cool.
nee.
Okay.
Ek werk vir 'n firma in die beleggingskant, werk ek vir 'n firma met die naam van Altitude Wealth. So, maar ons het verskillende afdelings daar. So as iemand kon sê hy het korttermynversekering nodig, dan gee ek dit na 'n ander adviseur toe. Hy hanteer daai korttermynversekering vir jou. As jy lewensdekking nodig het, verwys ek dit na 'n ander adviseur. Hy doen dit vir my. Daar's net 'n kommissiesplit.
Okay.
Beleggings doen ek natuurlik self dan. Maar dit laat jou toe om baie meer kliënte te dien. Want as jy al daai goed op jou eie moet doen, wel jy het net soveel tyd.
Presies dit, ja. En dis hoekom jy actually nou hierso kan sit, dat jy 'n paar ander goedjies kan doen en dat jy tyd het.
Exactly.
I must ask you this, how did you feel when you hit your first million?
Likes.
Well, we can start with likes and also rants.
To be honest with you, I didn't even notice it. Ek het nie agtergekom nie. Ek het seker flip in 7 maande na die tyd agtergekom.
Is dit die likes of die rands?
You've got that. That is so what would you that's mind-boggling. Why would you say you only noticed a while after? Is it because you were that busy and so focused at getting the work done, not necessarily the money, getting the work done, and then just afterwards you notice that flip, the money actually, ek het nou R1 miljoen in my bank.
Nee, ek dink jy moet so daarna kyk. As jy R1 miljoen in die bank het, jy stupid. Jy sit nie met R1 miljoen in die bank nie.
Lekker.
Wanneer achieve jy millionaire status? Wanneer jou assets oor R1 miljoen werd is. Dis wanneer jy 'n miljonair is. Iemand wat R1 miljoen in die bank hou, dit sê vir my, jy weet nie wat om daai geld te doen nie. Jy moet daai geld moet werk.
Yes.
Of dit nou 'n property is, of dit nou 'n belegging is, of dit nou 'n besigheid is, whatever the case might be. So baie keer jy sien nie noodwendig R1 miljoen in jou rekening nie, maar jy's lankal al 'n miljonair.
Wow. Ek dink ek het 'n bietjie revelation nou geslaan daar. So I think I'm a millionaire.
What's up, man?
Ja,
What's up?
change jou perspektief.
Oh man. Maar bietjie af van die geld af te kom en af van die besigheid af te kom. So what's pretty special about this podcast that we have as Kowogo is it's me and my brother-in-law, right? And right here we actually have Marcius and his brother-in-law Vikas, which is also absolutely amazing. Yes.
Are you?
I see Temba
Yeah.
Okay.
also say like
Jou sussie en jou sussie.
Yes, ons
Cool,
ek sê
man.
'n goeie storie agter dit ook.
Oh man, asseblief.
Ja, maar hy's my beste vriend van standaard 6 af. Ek het hom van standaard 6 af gesê, "Pel, eendag gaan ek jou sussie trou of ek gaan nie trou nie."
As ek soos volk nie.
Oh,
so.
wow.
Right? Is right?
Ek moet vir jou vra because hoe het jy gevoel daai tyd want dis jou sussie ek meen
Wel, dit
daar's
is wat ek gesê het, soos ek het my sussie geken. En ek het net gedink, daar's 'n manier wat jy dit gaan regkry nie.
Kyk, ek was 'n skabberhuis gewees, baie gesê. So. Ja, ek was 'n rowwe bliksem.
So, yes.
Oh man.
Yes. As Marcius sê hy gaan iets doen, dan doen hy.
Dan doen hy dit. Ja,
Ek het
ja.
al baie keer bewys.
So, daai dit al. Sal jy sê jou personality is nog steeds intact in sekere aspekte en watter aspekte is dit nie meer nie?
Ek dink my temperament is
Ja.
intact. Personality baie verander want 'n mens groei
Ja.
met tyd. Jy word wyser en jy begin 'n meer breër spektrum van die wêreld wat jy kan jy kan die wêreld beter verstaan en sien. Maar temperament verseker, ek is nog altyd soos ek wil eendag daai lewe hê. Ek wil
Is jy die
eendag
pitbull?
definitief.
Come
Is jou
on.
temperament.
En ek dink wat baie sad is, aan die een kant is dit sad, baie mense wat so temperamenteel is, word weggedruk deur die wêreld. Jy weet,
Ja.
mense dink jy's nie lekker in jou kop nie. Maar wat ook weer awesome is deur my content wat ek create, ek trek daai mense aan na my toe. Want die ou wat nie van my hou nie, hy gaan nie kom met my boek nie. Die ou wat wel met my aanklank vind is temperamenteel dieselfde, so ek kry daai ou in die 4am klub. En jy kan met daai mense werk, daai mense kan die wêreld verander. As jy so honger is vir sukses.
Ja,
As mense vir jou
ja.
sê, nee, dis 'n stupid idee, moenie dit, gaan jy worsbroodjies verkoop. Hoekom die hel wil jy nou dit doen? Dis stupid, jy gaan nie geld maak nie. En dan gaan doen daai ou dit in elk geval. Of hy sê, hoe kan ek dit doen?
That's amazing. Ek het actually met my swaar oor dieselfde ding gepraat. Net toe ons parkeer hier so by Jack Ryan. Toe sê ek van consistency. It's like I don't know, it demands breakthrough. When you are consistent, it doesn't matter what it is. You're going to see a success out of it. Maar Vikas, ek wil vir jou vra, wat sou jy sê is die grootste les wat jy al geleer het van jou boete af?
Ja, so daar's baie lesse wat ek maar geleer het.
Yes.
Maar ja, ek kan daar's many of them. Maar ek meen hy het my baie geleer ook van hoe om my finansies te hanteer, hoe om my uitkyk te verander. Daar's baie kere soos die dinge soos uplift mekaar. Ons doen dit baie soos hy sal vir my wysheid gee en ek sal vir hom wysheid gee en dis maar ons nog ons lewe lank in ons vriendskap is. Ek meen ek kan een voorbeeld gee. Ek was in 'n werk vasgevang en dit was ek het altyd gesê dis soos of suur deur my are loop. So erg was hierdie werk wat ek in corporate, heavy corporate gewees. En ek's 'n kreatiewe mens, so dit was nie vervullend nie. So dit was nie vir my lekker gewees en ek het die hele tyd dan sê ek soos ek moet bedank. Maar hoe doen ek hierdie? Waartoe gaan ek? Wat doen ek? En ek het opsies gehad wat ek kan doen, maar die onsekerheid was net te groot.
Ja, wat mense so bang.
En hy het
Yes.
net eenvoudig vir my sê, "Ek doen dit. Hoekom wag jy? Doen dit nou."
Ek like
Jy
hoe
nou
jy
net-
vra like hoor.
Hy het letterlik soos vir my gesê, "Jy het nou net vir my verduidelik al die redes hoekom jy dit moet doen. Hoekom doen jy
ja,
dit?" nie?"
ja.
Jy het nou net aan jouself verduidelik. En basies daai tipe wysheid, jy kry dit nie van iemand soos verstaan. As jy daai tipe persoon in jou lewe het, dis baie belangrik om jouself te surround met sulke mense, maar ook om sulke mense soos te hê.
That is so true, want wat sal mense normaalweg doen? As we sê, nee, stick to the work, man. Yes, werk is skaars. Moet dit nie doen nie en alles.
Yep.
And we actually spoke about this.
There's again in the car today.
Yeah, and it's actually about literally following your dream and then making something out of that.
Yes,
En ek dink jy seker it's so bly dat jy daai keuse gemaak het.
Ja, wel, ja, ek is hier vandag want ek het daai keuse gemaak, verstaan. En die ding is soos dis 'n moeilike keuse om te maak.
For sure.
Dis nie 'n maklike keuse om te maak. Al sê iemand vir jou doen dit, dis nie maklik om dit te doen nie. Maar dis die dinge soos jy weet soos daai raad wat hy my gegee het my lewe verander en dit het my laat boundaries push. Verstaan, dit het my laat besef hoor jy moet uit jou comfort zone uittreë en hierdie ding doen en dan verstaan hope for the best maar jy
Maar
weet
dis
en dan dit werk uit.
Dis scary vir mense.
Ja,
Ja,
dis baie
it
Jy
is.
maak
Ja.
mense
Yes,
baie
yes,
ongemaklik.
ja, ja,
Mense
ja.
dink soos pok, jy kan nie
Ja.
net soos los jou werk, verkoop
Ja.
'n kar.
Ja.
Mense dink soos here ou, dit is nie so maklik om dit te sê nie,
Ja.
maar in actual fact is dit.
Ja.
Jy weet en dit ek dink dis wat mense ongemaklik maak. Ek het vir my vrou gesê die Dinsdagoggend, toe sê ek vir haar my skat jy slaap Vrydag aand in Pretoria in ons nuwe huis. amper 'n hartaanval gekry. en soos goed wat ek partykeer doen
Ja, is
So,
raar.
Ek is 'n lekker hartaanval.
Ek het voor 'n week
En 'n
voordat
smile.
ek die Mustang gaan haal het, toe sê ek vir hoorie so ek gaan 'n Mustang koop. En dan sê sy soos, "Waar in watter wêreld bly jy? Waar is jy?" En dan jy weet, soos doen dit net. Gaan net daarvoor. As jy nie
That is-
opgee nie, kan jy nie.
That is amazing. Kyk, daar's nou iets, ek gaan nou 'n bietjie uit die huis uit praat hier. So daar's iets wat ek en Brady nog ons baie doen. Like we just get together for a few beers and then we talk about our wives.
Ja,
Dis
dis die beste.
nou moet ek vir jou vra because hoe baie moan Marcius by jou oor jou suster.
Ja, so dis minimaal. Dis
That is
eerlik
cool.
nou. I'm not just saying this.
Yes,
Dis is
yes,
rarig
yes, yes.
eerlik. Hy sal baie keer vir my sê, "Fok jou sussie ou." Verstaan maar. Maar dis minimaal.
Nee,
verstaan?
Moenie maar net vir jou sussie nie.
Sy gaan nie hierdie kyk nie.
Soos fok. Jou sussie ou maak my mal.
Yes, ja.
Fok is
Big difference, bro.
Dis wat ek het ook bedoel.
Big difference.
Laat ons af my kak maak wanneer ek nou by die huis kom vanmiddag.
You see that comma? That comma is
Yeah,
big
it's
difference.
important. Okay, yeah. I should have probably phrased it better by adding the comma. maar ja, hy kla regtig baie oor sy vrou nie want sy vrou back hom. Sy back hom en alles wat hy. Sy sê vir hom sê partykeer oor so bro, wat doen jy? Wat 'n wêreld lewe jy in? Nee, stadig bietjie moet hier hê. Maar ja, soos ek meen, dis soos hy sê hy's 'n king, is hy queen. Verstaan? Sy back hom so.
That's amazing.
So yes.
That is absolutely amazing.
Ek wil gewoon vra hè. You put a lot of emphasis on purpose in your content.
Ja.
And you say your purpose should always be greater than your fear. I find that's beautiful. But let's say hypothetically speaking, yes, Brady, let's say I suffer from anxiety and a whole bunch of other strange things that mentally I'm not maybe where I'm supposed to be. Right, cool. I also don't know what my purpose in life is, but I'm yearning to be the best version of myself, and I'm yearning to have and to find my purpose. Would you say that those type of men could also join 5 AM Club and you could help them?
Ja, it's a 4 AM club. Definitely.
Sorry, 4 AM Club. Sorry.
Definitely.
Are you looking for
If
those
you
because-
surround yourself with successful people,
Yeah.
you will become successful. The culture rubs off on you. En iets wat ek net vir jou jy kan nou verder vra wat ek net vir jou ook wil sê is mense wat sê ja maar jy weet ek sukkel of ek dis nie vir my lekker om boeke te lees nie of ek is nie goed met mense nie. Die enigste rede hoekom jy nie goed is met mense nie is dieselfde rede hoekom jy nie goed is in ballet nie, is omdat jy dit nie fucking doen nie. So jy moet dit net doen.
Nice.
Almal is bang. Ek is ook bang. Ek doen dit net bang.
Oh, I love that. Ek doen dit bang. Ja. Ja. That is absolutely amazing. Weet jy ons
Be a Viking.
'n Viking.
Night, we eating Valhalla!
Ja.
Hitting the mood.
Ja, wel, dis rof genoeg daarso. Ja, ek joke, die moed is 'n lekker plek regtig.
En ek ken 'n paar mense daar. Ek was al daar, julle paar. Maar op een plek, ek het eendag opgeëindig. Ek dink hulle noem die plaas of iets, dit was
Ja,
sketchy place.
ja,
Dude, ek swear it, one of the guys I went with, which also happens to be 'n blanke ouetjie, vriend van my, 'n groot antie het hom.
Ja, wel,
And then someone just was like, to me like, welkom by die moed.
Wow.
hey, that's how we roll.
Vibes guys, vibes, want dan kan ons vibe.
Ja, nee. Ek dink jy moet kuier daai.
Oh man. Gepraat van kuier en the circles that you go around in plekke wat jy na heen toe gaan. And I'm sure a whole lot of people recognize you, of course, from social media, you know. What is that one thing? Kyk, een ding wat hulle definitief vir my vra is, of daar's twee goeie wat hulle sê. Ek het nie gedink jy was so kort nie. En
Selfde.
sal jy asseblief vir my 'n bietjie lag, which I hate, by the way. Wat's 'n pet peeve, weet jy, as een van jou fans na jou toe kom en vir jou sê, okay, cool, Flip, ek weet nie, kan ek in 'n dag 'n miljonair word of ietsie soos dit? Like what?
Bedoel jy advies vir daai persoon?
Ja.
Hulle vra my nie sommer vir advies as hulle
Okay.
by my aankom nie. Hulle
What-
sê
what
net,
do they
"Hey my
mostly do?"
mattie." En dan sê hulle ook, hulle het nie gedink ek so kort nie. Ek is maar 'n bietjie kort. Maar ja, hulle vra my nie sommer vir advies nie.
Wow.
Ek dink dis bietjie intiem om met 'n persoon wat jy nou net, hulle ken my, maar ek ken nie daai persoon nie.
Presies dit.
Verstaan jy? En vir hulle dis bietjie scary vir daai om te sê, hoorie so, ek het ABCD al hierdie kak in my lewe, het jy vir my enige advies? Hy wil dit nie net daarso doen nie.
Maar ek kan imagine, daar is mense wat,
O ja,
that are
mense-
very open. Ek kan nou een keer gesê, daar was iemand wat vir jou gesê, hoor jy, ek was op, dis those steps of death. En toe was jy daar, en ek het teruggetrek af. Daai is cool.
Nee, dit is baie, maar dis soos wat ek laas vir Tabiso gesê het. Ek meen, as ek terugkyk na van my eerste video's, Jesipel, ek cringe. Dis painful hoor. Dis painful. Maar dis irrelevant.
For sure.
Want jy's bang om soos 'n poepel te lyk. Jy gaan soos 'n poepel lyk. 10-1 pel. Doen dit net in elk geval, jy gaan beter word. En wanneer ekskuus, sê gou weer, ek wou nou na iets toe gelei het. Wat het jy gevra?
Dis die persoon wat na jou toe gekom het en gesê het.
Yes, daai persoon. Laas toe ek en jy gepraat het, toe sê ek ook vir jou, dit maak nie saak hoe jy lyk in 'n video nie. Dit maak nie saak of jy stupid is of klink of whatever nie. As jy een persoon kan help of motiveer in daai video, dan is jy 'n champ. Dan het jy vandag iets positiefs teruggesaai in die heelal in.
That's amazing. Jy hoor Marcius sê so die laaste keer toe ons gepraat het, so I had him on Jacaranda FM and we had an amazing interview. I think there's parts of it on your social media as well that you can actually just go refer back to. Sal jy asseblief vir die kykers jou social media handle gee op TikTok?
Dis Marcius Marcius _Van VAN.
Daar het jy dit. So go back on the content. It's amazing content, believe you me. And you will be fed, you will laugh.
No, for real. I had one of those sessions yesterday with TikTok. It was like a black hole that sucked me in. And right behind that black hole, it was Marcius Van Antwerp. Hey! Like, God damn it, man. Get out of here.
Oh man, all right, cool. What is the most frequently asked question that you get as a business coach?
How do I make money?
Nou, obviously, almal wil dit. Dus die entrepreneur is klaar in 'n posisie waar hy geld maak. Hy maak net nie die hoeveelheid geld wat hy wil maak.
Ja.
Meeste mense dink is awesome om 'n entrepreneur te wees. Dit is nie. Jy moet gebou wees daarvoor. En jy gaan 3-4 keer harder werk aan dit as wat jy in 'n job sal werk. En as jy nie bereid is om dit te doen nie, dan moet jy eerder net te werk hê. So wat ek vir almal altyd sê is, jy moet
that is hard.
jy moet dit waaroor jy passievol is, moet jy kan vat en kan infuse in die besigheid wat jy mee besig is. Ek is passievol om mense te inspireer, te motiveer, op te bou. So ek moet dit inwerk in my beroep in. Selfde met 'n persoon wat sy eie besigheid het. Want as jy nie dit gaan doen nie, gaan jy nie kan skuil nie, en ek gaan nou kom by skuiling. Maar as jy dit nie gaan doen nie, gaan dit nie volhoubaar wees vir jou nie. En op die einde van die dag, meeste van die vrae wat ek kry is, hoe skuil ek? Want op hierdie stadium sit ek nou, eintlik besit ek 'n job. Want jy nie werk om paie nie, verstaan jy? So jy moet skuil. Mense wil skuil, en hulle vra altyd, hoe doen hulle dit?
Ja.
Jy doen dit deur op te offer. Jy moet sacrifice. Jy moet sacrifice. Jy kan nie al daai geld eet wat jy maak nie. Jy moet kan sê, weet jy wat, ek weet nie wat hou die toekoms in nie. Die realiteit sê ek gaan 'n 10-1 nie maak nie. Maar ek gaan hierdie geld vat en ek gaan dit terugsit in die besigheid in. Ek gaan nog iemand aanstel wat doen wat ek doen. Of ek gaan nog iemand aanstel wat dalk dit wat ek die minste like in my besigheid vir my kan oorvat. So vir die eerste ruk maak jy nie regtig geld nie.
Ja.
You don't make money. But in order to scale the business, you need to sacrifice the income that you are getting. Dis kak. Jy gaan swaar kry. Maar jy moet dit aanwend vir resources, want as al hoe die besigheid groei. Dis soos boer. Dis soos 'n game. Jy moet meer landjies koop, jy moet meer werkertjies bou, jy moet meer verstaan.
See, Marcius, thank you for the nuggets. I really appreciate that, because I think it's something that took me quite a while, to be honest with you. I know my business, voordat ek 'n winsie gemaak het, I think my business took about 3 years, because it was that hand to mouth, and I can't say not by choice, but then when it started not becoming choice, because I was so used to hand to mouth, I still did it anyway. And it was important for me to then come to a point of saying that there's money in the business, and I draw a salary from the business. I don't use whatever there is. Dis nie my geld nie, dis die besigheid se geld. And that for me became so important, and I think it got me to, I was sharing with my brother-in-law here that, you know, I had such a beautiful encounter this week where I actually noticed that, man, Tabs, as much as it's tough, but you're actually financially free. You are actually financially free. En dit het my net so gevat, want ek het my toiletry bag by die huis vergeet toe ek by die gym was. Toe dink ek vir myself, ek kan vinnig nou onder toe hardloop, daar's 'n checkers hierso, ek kan vinnig ietsie daarso koop en alles. En as ek man, 10 jaar gelede het ek gedink, flip, okay, gaan maar stinkend huis toe. Want jy kan dit nie bekostig nie, jy weet. No, exactly that. So yes, thank you for that. Which brings me to this question: how important is a good team around you? Want you have your brother-in-law, and I can see the bond between you guys. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. But I believe that you've got a bigger team as well. Is it Sean?
Yes.
Sean, yeah, there's Sean in the background as well. How important is a team around you, and the right team as well?
Jy sal nie kan groei sonder dit nie. When you start scaling, then you're not in the business of selling products or services. You are in the people business. Jy moet soveel goeie mense om jou kry as wat jy kan. Mense wat en jy moet daai persoon kan plaas ook. Jy moet mense kan analiseer. Dit help my ek sit vir weekes met, jy weet, voor 'n komputer heeldag en laat hom dit werk, jy weet, dit doen nie. Hy moet doen wat ek doen. Hy moet my help, want dis hy die capability om 'n tweede ek te wees vir my en ek vir hom. So ons moet kan verskillende divisies champion. Sean is 'n ou wat sales love. Ek kan nie hierdie ou sit in 'n ding waar hy kort daai dopamine het. So hy gaan floreer daarso. So ja, ek sê verseker it's people, it's a people business.
Yeah, I also think team dynamics is it's so important in a business. Like team dynamics and knowing where to place it.
Yeah.
The specific person. So ja, definitief, ek dink jy kan nie 'n besigheid groei of suksesvol wees sonder om 'n goeie team te hê nie. En ek dink dis baie keer 'n proses, né? Dus baie keer kry jy iemand in en jy dink hierdie ou gaan perfek hier pas en dan ewe skielik as jy nee, maar hierdie ou is nou heeltemal op 'n ander plek eintlik waar hy beter doen. So
But that's why it's so important to educate yourself. I don't think people understand when I say educate yourself. Should I get a degree? No. Lees boeke, pel. Hoe werk meeste mense? Wat se verskillende temperamente is daar? Lees 'n boek oor finansies. Lees 'n boek oor mense se persoonlikhede. Hoe werk jy met hulle?
Psychology.
Oor sales, psychology.
Psychology is very
You gotta,
important to know.
that's how you level up. It's the cheat codes of life. Books,
Nice.
personal development books.
Ooh.
Thank you, great sir.
So, you said, verbatim, your words, I spent more money on coaches and personal development than I spent on my house and my fucking car, bro. I remember that's how I said, my fucking car, bro. I like that. That was cool. I love that.
Ja.
And
ja,
then,
van al julle wat golf 6's ry hier en in 'n klein flat bly.
and then also, there's something that the 1% know that we do not.
Mm.
Now, my question to you is, when you were speaking of this, it is that you were saying you already know some of this 1% knowledge, and in fact, you are currently drawing from that fountain of youth.
Yes.
So, what my question is, make me younger, brother.
This guy's got a beautiful mind.
Love it.
I want to be your dinner son. Arigato. Sorry, man.
That's personal development. It's
Yeah.
books. Go get yourself a course on business management. But not a course at UNISA. The ou daarso wat jy, the guy there that's sitting there teaching you about business, how many businesses does that guy have?
Yes.
The business coach that charges you 20k a month to give you business coaching, how many businesses does that guy have?
And that is a
Ek
problem.
kan nie vir jou finansiële advies gee en jy het meer geld as ek nie. Verstaan jy?
That's
Waarvoor
weird,
gaan ek
man.
jou leer van geld? Duidelik het jy dit onder beheer, verstaan jy? So daai is personal development boeke.
Ja, want die was net goed wat my geskit en ek was soos
Ja.
Ja.
Books, personal development, courses on business, on sales. If you can sell, the most valuable skill that you can have is the skill to sell, because then it doesn't matter what you do.
It's
Sorry,
interesting that he was talking about this because I remember there was in my earlier years, when I was still waitering and all this and nog in school, fun school, varsity. Then I remember that's when I started, to get into the sales, face to face, telephonically, and there's a lot of different things that they teach you and so on. And a lot of the times, though, it is as if the same thing I would say that you do here in some way or another. You perform. And I remember that had to be part of my persona when I'm pitching. And even yesterday, I was pitching to a room full of, funders. And that's even more intense.
Scary shit.
Scary shit, dude. Yeah. And like, there's no interaction. They're just like looking at us, like we're waiting to gonna burn you guys down. Like, it's like. But anyway, the point is though, and that time I realized like, oh man, even though I can do something, it doesn't mean like I want to do something because I don't always like it, right? Not everyone is your Shawnee. Not because there's some people that get fueled by it, like they are like robots, like machines, right? But there are people they can sell because somehow they have that part of their personality, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's something that you want to do day in, day out. Although, and I do know that technically you are selling yourself in some way or another, day in, day out. But you are right. It is important when the time calls for it that you need to be able to plain and simply sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ek dink a lot of people take it up the wrong way when I say find your passion and then go make money with that. It's not necessarily to say that you're gonna like what you're doing. You don't need to like what you are doing to do it. I don't like getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I can imagine.
And going to gym.
Oh man.
I get tired of reading a book every single week. But it's not about whether I feel like doing it or not. It's I have to do that. That is my sacrificial lamb that I give to the universe, and I say, I paid my price. Give me what I deserve.
Come on.
Just
Yeah. I've come to learn that in school you were quite an entrepreneur. Like you, before break, you would ask the teacher, "Hey man, kan ek asseblief gou vinnig badkamer toe gaan dan gaan neem jy maar jou kollekte daarso by die kinders wat nie wil ry staan by die snoepie nie." And I think it's important that we educate the generation that is coming. What would you say to the normal school child who's a bit confused. Let's say they're in standard 8 now, and they're a bit confused, like, wat the fuck moet ek vat? Wat gaan ek doen na school? What would you say from your point of view is the best advice that you can give them, especially with what you know now?
Get a mentor, somebody that you want to be like. Find somebody that has what you want, that is doing what you want to do, and take advice from that person. Don't take advice from your teacher, unless you want to become a teacher.
Excuse me, no offense to the teachers.
Nothing wrong with teachers. I just want to put it out there. It's just, it's the delivery. I'm not sure it felt funny, but that's not
You guys are
funny.
called out now,
He's just
bro.
saying,
You can't just
each
say,
to
"Oh,
his
it's the
own."
delivery.
That's what he was trying to say. My mom was a teacher, bitch. Okay, so you know. If anyone wants to jump, my mom was a teacher.
Okay.
Worry.
No, you know what picture I got? Like, I can remember being in school, guys. Oh, goodness gracious. It was in a place called Gelukspan in Mafikeng. And this is the idea that I have of teachers, right? Boepens met a teekie in a biscuitjie, and that's it. Like, I'm like I know that, and it's actually something that I spoke to my brother-in-law, but I'm like, I know we all have purpose in life. Maar ek rarig met 'n broek wat hierso sit, oor boepens.
Look.
And I'm like, no. But yes, no, I totally get you. Back to the point. Sorry, I digress.
Kyk, ek meen, no judgment, right?
Ja.
Ek judge nie enigiemand, to each his own, whatever you want to do. For me personally, I want to be the best version of myself that I can possibly be. Because I heard a quote one day, hell is the day that you die when you meet the person you could have been.
Ooh.
But you never became that person.
Ooh.
So ek wil as ek daai ou ontmoet, dan wil ek sê, "Yes, Pel, jy's fucking so bietjie, miskien beter as ek maar." But I fucking chased you.
Yeah, man.
Ek wil goed lyk, ek wil goed voel, ek wil goed doen, ek wil die beste pa wees, ek wil 'n superhero pa wees. Ek wil 'n superhero man wees. Ek wil die beste broer, vriend, seun, verstaan? Dit is as jy kan. As daar 'n moontlikheid is dat jy dit kan wees, dan het jy verantwoordelikheid en ook die voorreg om dit te kan wees.
I love that. I love the last part because it is a privilege, you know. It's a privilege for us to even be sitting here. It's a privilege to be able to go outside and get in a Mustang. You know, but you worked hard for it. Which is quite amazing. You touched a little bit on you being a dad. What would you pass on to your son? What would you pass on to your son with everything that you've learned? Want ek weet, ek is nou 'n ouer wat natuurlik bou, maar ek gaan nie alles vir my kinders net so gee nie. Ek dink hulle moet ook deur daai hustle gaan en hulle moet ook leer hoe om hulle self te sustain. But what would you say would you pass on to your child? Be it knowledge, be it money, be it a car.
Ja, kyk, generational wealth is nie assets en geld nie. Generational wealth is thinking. This a mindset. You gotta that's the first part you gotta transfer to that person. Doesn't help you leave that kid $100 million, but he's totally inequipped to understand and manage money. So ek sal vir my kind mindset wil los. En jy kan nie vir hom goed sê nie. Hy gaan nie doen wat jy vir hom sê om te doen nie. Hy gaan doen wat hy jou gesien doen. Hy gaan eendag gaan hy 20 wees en gaan hy sê, yes, fuck. Moet nou in hierdie boardroom instap en nou moet ek al hierdie ouens close. Dit is scary as fuck. Maar weet jy wat ek onthou toe my pa het gedoen het? Toe almal vir hom gelag het en gesê het hy kan nie, toe doen hy dit. Boom. Hy het feel. Dan kan hy dit gaan doen, want hy het dit gesien.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is what did you say is a lesson that you also learn as small and as young as your child is, wat jy van hom af leer?
Geld beteken fokol.
Oh. Is die tyd, ja? It's the time you spend with him. Ja. Man.
Is dat wat jy bag?
Oh, love that.
Nee, ek van hom af, want ek van hom af leer. Ek kan alles hê, maar as hy nie daar is nie.
Come on, man. I totally agree with you.
Fuck.
Totally
Kom met choking up, bastard.
No, you have me choked up, man. No, you have me choked up.
The good things are worth crying about.
It's quite amazing that you say that. So we had a previous podcast, but actually, okay, so a chunk it because I was busy explaining to my brother-in-law that I feel so bad for not spending time with my son because I'm so busy. But it's like you feel torn. You feel torn, right? Because it's like you know that you have to make a living because you want to sustain this little being, man, and you want to give him the best ever, you know?
Yeah.
But yet again, you want to spend time with this little being because you don't want to miss out on all of these milestones.
No.
So it gets intensely difficult when you get there. And this is what you say, like, all that I wish to actually do is just to spend time with him.
But this now clicks in so nicely. That is why you need to be rich.
Oof.
I want to be rich not because I'm greedy for money. I want to be rich because it will allow me to become the ultimate version of myself. It will allow me to spend time with my kid whenever the hell I want. It will allow me to fly them to France
Come on.
for a holiday or something. It will allow me to do things. Dit gee jou geld is mag. Jy het net soveel meer opsies. Ek wil opsies hê.
But so you have to go through the hurdles of sacrifice before you get there. That is the flip side to the coin. That's the tough part, because if I don't have generational wealth, so I'm starting at ground zero. Okay, but the person who I am, all right, I'm a superhero.
Ja.
So where I go through all the ranks, right? But during that period of time, it can be tough on you, your wife, your kids. But hopefully you get to a specific place that you have aimed for within your lifetime and with a specific time period of your children's ages. Then yes, exactly what he just said now. The only problem is if you chase it for so long and the next thing you know, your kids are 50 and you about to die. I guess my question is coming in here from this part. I love the hustle. I love the hardcore. Kom ons gaan breek die JSE. Kom ons gaan breek the South African economy. Kom ons gaan breek die kak. Okay, I love that shit. But like at the same time, you know, dan dink ek, waar trek jy die lyn op?
Yeah,
Wat
very good question.
waar ek die hustler is en ek groei myself en aan die begin het jy ook gesê you want to be a great father, a great this in relationships en vriende en al is ook baie belangrik vir jou. So where is the play off, because I feel al daai moet 'n balans hê as jy wil okay hier wees. En baie van die goed wat ons praat by shop is sort of men's health, mental health. And there's an epidemic of it sort of going around. And I understand now, I do know there's some youngins that are getting on the bandwagon because maybe they are just lazy and they're looking for excuses not to do something. No, I'm talking about people that are generally suffering in the world. So where's that perfect balance, so to say?
Ek dink dit kom weer terug na personal development toe. You gotta govern yourself. And you govern yourself by principles. And you develop principles to govern yourself by understanding yourself. Jy moet verstaan hoe werk jou brein. Jy moet verstaan hoe werk die emosionele kant van jou. Wat jou temperament. Wat is jy goed in en wat is jy kak in? En hoe gaan ek myself, wat is die lewe wat ek wil hê? Wie is daai ou wat ek gaan wees oor 10 jaar vanaf? En die magic key is, ek is klaar daai ou. Ek is klaar daai ou. If you want to be that person, then you better walk like him, talk like him and act like him. En as jy weet waartoe jy wil gaan en jy kan principles, because principles are going to govern you. It's laws that you need to live by. There's certain lines I won't cross. My seentjie bad vanaand 6:00, ek gaan hom bad. Ek voel 'n fok of jy 10 miljoen rand by my wil belê. I don't care, pal. Vanaand 6:00 bad ek my laaitie.
Awesome.
Jy kan op tyd met my môre boek. Andersins kan jy 'n ander ou gaan sien.
Respect, dude.
I love that.
Respect.
No, I love that. I absolutely love that.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. I think my next question is when it comes to, because Brady also said this is one thing that we do. We talk about a lot about men's mental health. When it comes to how you are on a daily basis, things that might trigger your anger, things that might make you happy, things that might make you nostalgic, and all that goedjies. How important is mental health to you, and what is like a do and a don't? Kan nie wil kwaad raak en mense slaan nie, maar kan kwaad raak en wegloop en weer terugkom na die situasie toe. What is your take on mental health, especially for men?
I think the reason why we struggle with mental health is because we don't understand ourselves.
Yeah.
You don't understand how your mind works. As jy, just this one tip, if I can give anybody a tip out there, go and read the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Yeah, that's
It's going to give you a good idea of how your mind works. I listened to a book once where the guy tells a story. He says, you don't want to be a slave to your emotions. But he tells a story about him and his wife. They got a lodge in a mountain or something. And every time something falls or drops, there's turkeys outside. So every time something falls or drops, the slightest thing that disrupts the atmosphere, then they freak out. And eventually he caught himself as he was walking out, and the turkey went again. He's like, why do you have to? And in that moment, he realized he's the turkey. The turkey disrupts his environment. What type of person are you? What type of person do you want to be? Practice being that person. Walk like that person, talk like that person. What type of things make you angry and why? What's the truth behind it? If somebody drove in front of me, why am I getting angry? That guy wronged me. He's not looking where he's driving. This and that. Mate, you allowing this person to fuck up the rest of your day. You possibly gonna lose out on a sale later because you are not fire.
You're right. You're 100% right.
Do I want to allow that? Because you can choose. You can choose. Even though it's difficult, you can get pissed off. But if you can win 7 out of the 10 times and say, come on, brother, drive by. Don't worry. You can come in here. Then if you win 7 out of the 10 times, fuck, mate.
Maar ek dink dit kom met soos revelation van jouself ken.
Beautiful.
En jouself ken meer oor tyd. Ek het nou wanneer vroeër in die week sê ek my vrou en sy het gesê like, ooh, jy gaan weer pis en like eerlikwaar, ek sê lus vir daai kak nie. Wat nou? It's like honestly dude, ek het nog net gedink van laas jaar tot hierdie jaar. Daar's so baie ander kak wat in my lewe en in ons lewens aangaan.
Yeah.
What does it even matter? I think honestly at this point, it's simple. In South Africa, we have good people and we have cuck people. That's it.
Yep. Feite.
And we can make it a bunch of whole other things. And in al die rasse, daar kak en goeie mense. Jy moet maar net vir mekaar kry.
Ja.
Ek wil nie sê, hoor jy sê die wat is daar en die kal is daar en die swart is die en wie. Nou, kom ons kry al die kak mense en al die goeie mense en dan sit ons vir julle her en sê kak mense op 'n eiland. Ons hier, ons gaan bou.
Dis distraction.
Yeah, that's indeed what it is.
Wys jy al hierdie kak hier op sosiale media en op die nuus en rasisme is distractions. That's how you divide people. That's the thing that Andrew Tate said as well.
Indeed. That is this is a perfect example. Look at us sitting in a room.
Yeah, I think it's one of the greatest tools ever invented to divide people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I'm not saying like I'm not a conspiracist or something like that, but there is higher power people that I feel like uses it to divide people because they know their strength in you. If South Africa stands up as one people, there would be no country in this world that can do anything to us or do anything.
Amandla!
Yeah, we're a strong country. We've got strong nations. We've got strong cultures. We're a beautiful culture. We're a beautiful nation.
Yeah.
We are a rich nation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, so like.
But how do you get there? How do you get there?
With unity.
You get there by stewards of truth. You get people to stand up and say what everybody else is too scared to say. And you get all the people you go and inspire 10 more people to also want to do that.
Yeah.
And then let those 10 people inspire 10 more people. Get an awakening.
Yeah.
Once you start to develop yourself and understand yourself, you pursue truth. Then you will elevate your consciousness. And once you can do that, then you will inspire others to do the same.
Is
It's gonna take. It's not probably not gonna happen in our lifetime, but
You never know.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
we can start it. Actually, we have an obligation to
we have
fucking start it.
obligations on it. But would you say that the 4am club is partly built around that as well?
Definitely,
100%.
definitely.
Yeah.
I live for the 4M club. I wanna, everything I know, I wanna pour into that. I wanna make more people aware. The average entrepreneur doesn't have 20 grand to spend on a business coach that has coached multi-millionaires. I wanted to enable the average person to get that through the 4M club for the price
That's
of a
amazing.
coffee a day.
Yeah.
Yes, dude, that's
How many
amazing.
people are in your group at the
That's
moment?
amazing.
94.
Yeah, it's around 94. Yeah.
Oh man.
What are the type of people?
Just
I don't know. That's
Yo,
maybe
entrepreneurs.
Yeah, mostly entrepreneurs. But I mean, it's there's no set category that you need to be in the 4am club.
Okay.
If you are if you want to be motivated, like out of your mind, motivated, and you want to be successful, and you want to be somebody that chases success,
Yeah.
and you want to be obsessed with that, the 4am club is the place to be.
Okay.
Like literally, and I'm not trying to just say like it
That's
is.
cool, man.
It's his vehicle that he
Yeah.
uses
Yeah. But you
to
believe in
teach,
it.
basically. Yeah,
Yes,
100% changes you.
Ah man, it's been so. Do you have
One more
another?
question.
Yes.
This is actually even for myself that I would like to apply or not apply or how to apply my own life. There was something that you said with in your industry, looking at guys in the financial industry, maybe even business coaches and all that. I'm not sure what you were talking about, but some of them have maybe a gripe with you or the way they perceive you because you have this kind of social media presence and a persona. You are a influencer, so to say. But on the other end, but you're also a guy that's great with numbers. So,
we've got
but now-
calculators.
But I remember, and you mentioned something to the degree of the reason everything that you do has a reason behind it, and the reason why you are filling this atmosphere here with yourself is to give traction to something else that you're giving as well. Is that correct or not?
You're referring to social media now?
Yes.
Yeah. Look, absolutely. You need to get attention if you want to do business.
Okay.
Nobody can do business with you if they don't know you.
Yeah.
I don't care whether you like me or not. You know me.
Yes.
You can do business with me.
Yeah.
You will eventually learn to like me,
That's the
and then you will learn to trust me,
That's
and then you're ready to buy from me.
One of
So
the-
I want to push somebody
Sure.
off with the first video they see about me. And say, what a fucking douchebag. This guy, fuck. He's fucked up, man. What's your tana? So what does the algorithm do? Tomorrow the algorithm shows him 2 more videos of me. Gives me a cuck comment again. Yes, see, let's give this guy 4 more videos of Marcius.
I love the way you respond to these comments,
Ek
though,
like
right?
jou. Ek
Ja,
like jou fokol.
lekker maatjie.
Maar jy's reg.
Yeah.
Like I saw that, yeah.
But by the 9th video that guy sees of me, now he starts to see my heart and my intentions.
Come on.
Nou hy sê hy is nie so kak nie. Eintlik
Come
praat hy die
on,
waarheid.
yeah.
Like-
Fok
like
dit, ek
the
gaan 'n
one-
call met hom boek.
The one thing I like to add that I love what he does with like negative comments,
Yeah.
like subconsciously, and that's why it's important. Why, like you said, psychology, right? To
Yeah.
know these things, is like subconsciously he puts a seed there where he responds to a comment, but it's a negative comment, but he will deliver a positive comment.
Yeah, that's why I like the way he did it. Yeah.
He plants a seed. So that guy, like he says, he uses the algorithm. So that guy doesn't like him in the beginning, and shares to his friends. Look at this asshole! Like, what is he doing? And the algorithm just keeps showing him this stuff, and then that seed is planted.
Yeah.
That's what grows, and I love when he does it. I know when he does it
Because
Like,
you
I
can
see
go
it.
off like a lot of people, you know, that are trying to hit back at someone else that hit them or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
You just
someone likes a cool, calm, and collected hero. You
Yeah.
want to say that.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, if someone is coming for you, cool. But if you come back gracefully, you know,
Yeah.
people like that graceful
Yeah.
person that comes
Yeah.
back. You know, they don't like the guy. I'm like, your ma, your pa.
Yeah.
I'm all.
Yeah.
The thing is, people love drama. They
Yeah.
want to eat that shit up. But you don't want to do drama. So what do? You take. I told him the other day, I turn shit into gold, but I'm not an alchemist. You want to take that negative thing and deliver something funny or something entertaining or something that is. I think it's fucking
Can
the
I use
best form of marketing ever.
Can I use an example basically? So there's like a financial advisor that keeps on commenting. And like he does a sarcastic comment on there, but if you go look deeper into what he says, he's actually meaning what he's saying. Like, come to me and I'll give you advice. I'll show you the place you need to be happy in the industry that you're
Exactly.
right? And that's the seed he planted. She's gonna keep on commenting, like like just keep on throwing like negative comments. But sooner or later, something's gonna start
Sticking.
and then she's gonna be like, okay, maybe I should call this guy. Just find out what is this.
Oh fuck, laat ek hom net gaan sien.
Because people get annoyed by confident or arrogant people sometimes, but
100%.
they also know that if shit hits the fan, I think we need to go talk to that other asshole. He clearly looks like he knows what he's doing.
I love how this interview is coming together because we have to end it now, but we're ending it with a game, and it actually has to do with what we were speaking about now. So I'm gonna ask you to think on your feet. But don't feel like you have to. It's like literally just a game, alright? I've someone named it think on your feet, think on the heat. Right, okay, cool. If someone comes to you and says your hair looks fake, what would you say?
Joune lyk pragtig.
That's exactly what we're talking about now. The cool hit back, alright? Okay, if someone would say to you, say a sentence without swearing, please.
Fok, ek sal probeer.
Nice.
Ek sou amper presies die status het. Of ek sou gesê het fok nee.
If someone says to you, you're a scam.
Kom vind uit vir jouself.
Nice.
Book a call.
Oh, nice. Yes, please do let the viewers know. Where can they book a call?
On my website, it's www.marciusvan, marciusvan.com.
Gorgeousness. If someone comes to you and they say your sunglasses are outdated.
What?
Full of fuck wat jy dink, bro. Ek like die brille. Dis lekker.
Love it. And then if someone comes to you and say, bro, jy lyk soos die mafia.
I've seen that.
Wie weet?
I've seen. But just can I quickly ask something?
Yes.
Do you know some people, man? You see that smile? Look at the look on his face. I'm telling you, this guy in one of his videos, he said like he spoke of mafia bosses like in my family. This is how it goes, right?
You see,
People will do that.
so
and
that-
I'm like, why is he talking
No,
like that?
I said in certain
Yeah.
crime families. In certain crime families.
That's
But
the CEO
I am
talking
not a
about.
criminal.
That's
No,
not, yeah.
that's
That's not,
definitely
no. I was just gonna ask, like, are you sitting like you know, like with the boss of, I don't know, the mafia
No.
guys? Once you had hey man, I'm also not a criminal, but to have one whiskey drink with like the top guy on the mafia's drive, I'm like, just to hear what he thinks and talk. I'll ask him nicely, please don't kill me while I'm here. You know, I just want to hear what you have going on. You know,
I think everybody thinks it's cool, but that guy's gonna do you a favor at some
And
point.
then you...
He's gonna do you a favor.
then
And
you
you're gonna think,
end.
what a nice guy.
you
But
don't
he's
want to
gonna
pay back.
come and collect on that favor
Yeah.
sometime.
You see, Marcius
You
knows
do that.
mafia principles quite well. So
I think their structure,
yeah,
it's beautiful.
Phenomenal.
It's just sad that they have to do it with
crime,
drugs.
yeah.
Yeah.
In a mafia family, you don't fuck around with other women.
Oof.
You stick to your wife. You keep
Yeah.
business in the family, or we kick you out of the family.
Mm.
You know,
There are rules.
we are loyal like dogs.
Mm.
The principles, they work.
Interesting.
Marcius, laaste woorde van jou af. Flip, this was so nice. This was so
Ja,
nice.
dit was
Thank
lekker.
you. Thank you very much.
yes, hierdie was dit was flippend lekker. Laaste woorde van my af. Doen jouself 'n guns. Moenie sê jy gaan dit doen en dan doen jy dit nie. Gaan kry vir jou die boek met die naam van Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. Don't fuck around. Change your life.
That guy.
Come
I follow
on.
him as well, but I've
Come
never read the
on.
book.
Luister die boek, Pel. Luister die boek. luister die boek.
Kan ek vra dat jy vir ons 'n lys van 10 boeke gee that is like maybe a must read, you know,
Definitely.
with
Yeah,
different
definitely.
books, so that maybe we can
We'll
add
add
it
it, yeah.
to the podcast. That would
Sure.
be really cool.
Ja.
Ek sal so ver gaan om te sê ek garandeer jou dat jy finansiële sukses sal hê as jy daai 10 boeke luister en die prinsipe daarin apply.
Ek wil net een ding add. As Marcius sê, wel as enige persoon sê wat as hulle sê luister 'n boek of lees 'n boek, baie mense dink as ek die boek klaar gelees het, die boek gelees. You didn't.
Apply.
You have to apply it, but you also have to study it.
You also have to read it again.
You have to take notes, and
Like
then
9,
there's people
10,
that's
11
like, yeah,
times.
but I downloaded the PDF with the notes on it. That's not going to help. You need to note what you read and get points and keep on reading it.
Die rede daarvoor, ek chop jou in. Die laaste ding wat ek wil sê, die rede daarvoor is jou brein werk al soos wat hy werk nou vir die laaste hoeveel jaar.
Yep.
Jy gaan 'n
Yeah.
boek luister, you're gonna get an epiphany and the light bulb's gonna go on, you're gonna say fucking amazing. I feel like the universe is opened for me. And then you're gonna start applying it, things are gonna go great, and bam, something happens in your life, something dramatic. And the moment that happens, the mind, it's like somebody pushed the reset button. It reverts back to the same
You go
old
back to the
program.
old you.
Yeah.
Handles conflict the way it used to. Handles problems the way it used to. Gets
My wife has
anxious.
said it so well to
You
me.
can,
Yes.
you got to teach yourself
Yeah.
how to see opportunities when others see problems. But you got to continually remind your mind of the new program. Sometimes you got to re-download the program.
Yep.
And that's why you got to listen to it over and over again.
Again and again.
The mapping of our brain is
bro.
It's
crazy.
crazy.
And like if you compare yourself, like they say every 7 years you sort of go through a transition
Oh, yeah.
as a person, you know, personality wise and all that. And I could see that kind of happening with me, and at different times in my life, different things having become a deep rooted issue. Or maybe that was just something from back in the past that, you know, manifests at a later stage. Maar ek hoor jou.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dames en here, Marcius Van Antwerp saam met
Marcius,
sy...
dat was so.
Marcius,
You are lucky this is a podcast, my bro.
It's so funny.
My bro.
Let's try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Marcius Van Antwerp. Ek laat jou van verkeerd gekry. Van Antwerp. Ek is shocked. It's just that it's been such a beautiful interview. It's really been nice.
Yeah,
And
solid.
I'm in my feels right now. I'm in my feels.
Ja.
Maar dankie Breed, thank you man, thank you.
Altyd, ek is hier.
Dis
Dik en
altyd
dun.
lekker. Ja.
All the way.
Baie dankie julle.
Dankie
Dit
vir
is-
jou,
Julle het 'n
dankie vir
fucking
jou.
awesome ding hier in die gang.
Dankie
Dit
vir
was-
jou.
hierdie was
Thanks,
pret
Baie
geweest,
dankie
man.
vir jou.
Thanks, bro.
Guys behind, Bratemba, Brahmatabs on the other side. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are champions and stars. So for Sean ook hier so in die studio. Thank you,
Sean,
man.
eh?
Thank you. The more presence there is in the studio, the better it feels. It
Yeah,
always feels
it's
nice.
like, yeah.
And we'll do this again.
Definitely,
Ons sal jou
brother.
graag wil terug hê. Ek dink ek gaan nou net 'n bietjie opbou op jou social media om te kyk okay, wat anders kan ek nou vir jou vra?
Ja.
Alright, thank you very much.
Okay, thank
See you on
you.
the next episode.